Jag blev uppringd senast igår av en som jag vill ha ett sånt där silversterling, för nu har jag läst 4 oberoende rapporter om coinet och alla rekommenderar det här coinet. Det är ett låg risk med en väldigt hög potential. Så det finns så mycket fantastiskt i det här bolaget och i hela konstruktionen. Och för mig också Inner Quest, för om man vill då nätverka, det behöver man inte göra. Men eftersom jag älskar att sprida möjligheter till andra människor så gör jag det. Och där finns det också. Det finns en plattform för att lära sig om kryptovaluta. Det finns compliance. All information finns på plats och det är väldigt professionellt. Men det är också inte, det är varmt och hjärtligt professionellt. Det gillar jag.
Perfekt.
Så, tack.
Nästa person som jag skulle vilja välkomna upp på scenen. Han är en fantastisk ledare och otroligt bra på människor. Han har väldigt mycket hår så han använder väldigt mycket shampoo. Ja. Men otroligt duktig ledare och väldigt framgångsrik. Fredrik Nollan Norlin.
Oj, vad säger man efter det där? Anna, du har ju sagt allt. Klev in i businessen i kryptovaluta för 2,5 år sedan. Innan jag börjar så vill jag bara säga tack Dagge. Vi satt hemma vid vårt köksbord och vi fattade ingenting. Då sa han så här: Fredrik, pirrar det till i magen? Jajamän. Bra, då kör vi. Och det är på den vägen det är. Visste ingenting, kunde ingenting. Precis som Anna säger. Man har lärt sig jättemycket på vägen. Inner Quest är ju helt magiskt bra. Vi satt nere i lobbyn idag. Och Inner Quest, det är verkligen jättebra. Alltså, tittar man på vad är det vi har brist på idag? Ursäkta, min röst. Det är inte pengar, oftast. Det är tiden. Och just när vi kan ge oss själv tid och få kunskap så blir det trygghet. Tack. Och sen när vi får lite kunskap och tjänar lite pengar så gör det inte ont heller. Tack så mycket.
Sist så vill jag välkomna upp, jag skulle säga turboparet. De gjorde Quick Incentive 1 på 1 månad. Helt galen produktion och fantastiska ledare som leder stora möten varje månad i Göteborg. Och har rönt en grym framgång den korta tiden man har varit med i Ormeus. Så välkommen upp Silla Johansson och Micke Karlsson.
Tack Josef. Jag får säga att Josef har varit ett väldigt stort stöd för oss. Så tack, ge honom en stor applåd för det förtjänar han. Och första gången jag mötte Ormeus och vi mötte Ormeus, då var vi i Las Vegas. Och då mötte vi Rick. We met Rick in Las Vegas and his wife Bridget. And that was amazing. Thank you. We will always remember that, because it was to feel that you met people with a big heart. A big heart who care for us, who care for the company. And he really cares that we are going to be massively rich. What about that? Isn't that great?
Hej allesammans, Micke heter jag och kommer från Viskadalen, Borås, Varberg någonstans. Och jag kan börja med networking på 20 år ungefär 20 år. Och för er som tror att det här är svårt, och så här, jag har en kavaj på mig för man ser smalare ut då. Det är faktiskt så. Så att vi är på väg neråt. Vi hade tur att träffa, ren slump, träffa en kille i Karlskoga. Blev exponerad för det här. Träffade både Anna och Josef därefter. Och ni som vill börja med det här, det enkla ni ska göra det är egentligen bara göra som vi gjorde. Vi fick ner Josef och Anna i en vecka var ungefär. Vi körde möten, kanske 5-6 stycken per dag. De satte väldigt på höga krav. Och det är bra när sponsorn som tar in det sätter krav på det. Därför att man får snabb repetition snabbt. Man får 4-5 möten om dagen. Då sitter det där sen. Det är inte svårare än så. Sitter man bredvid och lyssnar och höjer sin sponsor, låter han göra jobbet eller hon. Anna gjorde samma sak och vi fick en smakstart. Och det är på så sätt att man får upp ett tempo så man har lättare att hålla ett tempo. Så att det är faktiskt mycket, mycket enklare än vad någon tror. Och det kan ju tyckas förmätet, men så är det. Sen att bara efter 20 år har man stött på väldigt mycket företag. Man får en magkänsla och låt magkänslan faktiskt följa med. Man vet det mesta här nere i magkänslan faktiskt. Så känn efter idag. Känn efter hur det känns. Känn efter hur vibbarna blir här i rummet. Vad ni kommer tycka om Rick och alla de här som är uppe. Låt det följa med här. Gör det inte svårare än så. Tack så mycket. Lycka till.
Okay, last but not least, the person I want to introduce on stage is a person that we have, our path has crossed some time in the past as well, and I'm very happy that we are in the same company again. And this person is very, very successful network marketing leader, one of the biggest ones in the company. His name is Frank Van Zorn.
Hello Sweden, hello Stockholm. I'm sorry to bother you, but my Swedish is a little rusty. So for you English-speaking people there, this must be a thrill now. To hear me in English now. It's great to see you all here by the masses. We've started our European tour yesterday. We had a good amount of people already in Oslo yesterday. It was due to bad weather, a lot of them couldn't make it. But it's great to see we have a full house here, so I want you to applaud for yourself, please. And I'm not going to take too much of your time. There's just a few things I want to mention. The reason why I've joined Ormeus, and thanks Joseph for the introduction, is basically because Ormeus is a standalone company by itself. It doesn't need us, so you can all go home now. No. We would rather have you to stay, of course, and listen to some more exciting news that Urban is going to share with you. But Ormeus is a company that will make money with or without us. But obviously with us, there's money to be made by us. So I just want to ask, who of you already has a package within Ormeus? Wow, fantastic. Who has over 500 coins already? 500 Orme. Great, in 1 year you're going to be a millionaire. But I'm sorry, it will be in kronen. But the good news is in 3 years it will be in dollars and in 4 years in euros. All right, thanks everyone, have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Yes, so there can only be one number one. And I am happy to introduce our number one, Mr. Urban Turnsek.
Hello. Okay. Hello, Sweden! I see some people already falling asleep a little bit, huh? Okay, so I'm not going to be too long. We have a short schedule, a lot of information. Usually when people see me, they think I'm Swedish. Then they hear me, then they think I'm Russian. Then I need to explain them where Slovenia is and what Slovenia is, you know. So hopefully I think everybody knows where that is. Big thanks everybody for coming today on this notice, and really nice to see full house. So we're gonna share with you a couple of really exciting stuff, and I'm really thrilled to have so many special guests as well, and special speakers today. So I'm gonna try to do my part as short as possible. And since you've been hearing already a little bit about Hong Kong, I'm gonna show you one video. But before, I need everybody to stand up. Okay? Now everybody needs to turn that direction. Okay? Everybody puts their heads looking at the screens. I'm starting the video, and we start massaging the person in front of us. Okay? You can make sound if it's good, but not too much again. Okay? Now we do karate chops. Okay, so yes. Okay, so one of the things company was doing here, explaining, and you've seen some people signing some papers, right? Somebody saw that? Yes? Yes or no? Yes, okay, good. Just so I know you're following me, okay? So these papers that they were signing $250 million agreement for mining with Grid United Energy. So that's also a big applause for that, yeah? That's why Frank was explaining a couple of things as well, just so everybody knows. Now, let's look a little bit on the things. Okay. So, first thing, Ormeus coin, it's listed on CoinMarketCap. Don't be bothered too much by the numbers, because you see the whole crypto market is actually doing quite bad these days. Thanks to South Korea, again. Last time was China, now South Korea, but you know, over a long term, let's say in 1 year time, even if you're going to look at the chart, it's not really going to be visible there anymore. But it's the best time to join. It's the best time to come in, because you know, it's limited amount of things, and it's always going to go up because of the nature of the business. You will understand when I talk more. We are on 5 different exchanges. We are on Prescott Regency, we are on Mercatox, we are on Cryptopia, we are on HitBTC, and we are on CSEX. So, HitBTC, one of the top 10 exchanges. Now, we are very, very small, really in the beginning still, and yet we have so many expertise, so many people already involved in the whole project, so it's really exciting. How many of you are already involved in cryptocurrencies? Hands up. Okay. How many of you are not? Okay, you're in great place to start. Okay, and how many people don't participate? Okay, nobody, good. Then we have all's attention. Now, since we don't have too much time, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the people behind the project. I'm going to talk about the whole coin, the whole system a little bit later in the presentation, but these are a couple of people that are behind this, and these are some people that are very important in the whole space of crypto community. So the first guy is Liam Robertson. He's CEO of Alphabet. Alphabet Fund. Somebody heard of that? Not yet, but will now. So this is the only regulated cryptocurrency fund in the world. Okay, that's the only one. It's not 5 of them, it's not 10 of them, it's the only one on the whole planet. Okay, they're based in Dubai. He's one of the main people involved here. The second person is John. I think some of you met him. Some people in testimonials as well talked a little bit about him. I am not sure what they were saying, but I'm sure something positive. And the third person is Mo Levine. He's one of the biggest organizers for crypto and blockchain events. So he's doing Dash conferences, he's doing World Blockchain Forum, and many, many, many other things more. Okay? Now, what's important, a lot of companies will come with presentations, show you this, show you that, but we are not here so much for the presentations. When it comes to this, we want to show you how things are working. Now, Joseph was mentioning one thing before. He was mentioning the 2xB89 crypto robot, correct? Yes. So, what is good is that the market goes down, the robot also does minus. Is that a good thing? Yes, because if we would do plus, then most likely we wouldn't be doing anything with the money. Yeah? So, important to understand is transparency. So this robot has started in March last year. From March till now, it's like 10 months. So this robot turned $3,000. In how much now? Yeah, $30 million. So $3,000 into $30 million. How many people manage this? Actually, I don't think people can really do it. But the point behind it is, the whole thing, the whole project behind it is actually AI, so the robot is doing the work for you. So what it does, it's analyzing the sentiment index, so it's actually checking what people are posting on social media, what people are posting on different blogs, forums, all the other things, and it's actually predicting trends, so it's analyzing what's going to go up, what's going to go down. On average, it's staying around 11 days in the trade. And what's really cool about it, you can check. Of course, you've seen already some of the parts. It's going to be in the back office, so people will have access to it as well and see it. But most importantly is not just they're going to see it, it's going to be with a slight delay live in your back office. And this is going to be in the next few weeks to come. So people will actually see what's happening with their deposits. Now, these are the active trades. As you can see, all of them are in minus, because these days are the days like this. But after Friday, the futures will change its course. So I think after Friday, we're going to see a big comeback as well on the crypto market. So if you have a lot of cash money, it's a very good time to enter the crypto space. Another thing, really importantly, you can also check all of the past trades, so you can see how this robot has done. Because somebody's thinking, yeah, okay, yeah, nice numbers, but you know, how did they do it? So for all the analytical types out there, you can go here, check everything step by step, step by step, step by step. Okay? Now, let me show you our video of mining facility, so you can see the mining facility the company has. Okay. Now, let me find the right one. Okay. Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. Who has doubts that this video is not real, what I just showed? Who's thinking that, honestly? Okay. Swedish people, come on. Okay. Yes, because like, you know, the Scandinavians should be like, by the nature, more honest, more direct. This, so only 3 people don't believe, okay. And the rest, they just don't want to raise the hand or bother or something, yeah? So, for these 3 people, we'll have a special thing. If they will reach it or not, I don't know. But in March, first week of March, actually, the company is organizing for top 50 producers in the company and for top 50 Ormeus coin holders a trip to USA to visit all the facilities, to touch it, feel it, and have also a little bit retreat. So how cool is that? Yeah, good. So who's gonna make sure he comes to this event? Hands up. Okay, 6 people will make sure, the other people will wait for pictures. Okay. Okay, now we come to my most exciting part, okay? Now, even if you didn't understand, didn't take notes, didn't pay attention till now, from now on, you really need to pay attention. Now let me ask you, okay, let me, how to put this in the correct way. Okay, I'm gonna skip this part. Maybe better, since some people can understand it wrongly, but yeah, this part here, it's actually the money-making machine. So this is how this company is gonna actually change the whole industry, change everything we're doing. Now, what this is doing, this is illustrations based on what the company has now. We have a lot of mining power in Bitcoin, we have a lot of mining power in Dash, we have a lot of mining power in Litecoin. And this is already now here today, okay? What it means, we have fully stocked mining rigs. Okay, one rig has 197 ASIC miners inside. So it's producing around 590,000 USD every month, okay? Maybe these days a little bit less. Well, last month was producing a lot more, but it's always balancing. So on average, something around this number we're at. Now we have at the moment 6 mining rigs. 6 mining rigs, okay, this is 6 containers of mining machines. Yeah? Now, what happens? We are reinvesting 40% of our money back. Yeah? 40% of all the profits we're making, we're putting it back again for new mining machines. So you have a system that is constantly growing, correct? Like the national debt of most European countries. It grows no matter what, year after year, month after month, yeah? Now, what means? After 4 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 15 months, 18 months, 24 months. After 2 years, we have 958 mining rigs. This is almost 200,000 mining machines for BTC. Yeah? And this is the production we are making if in 2 years, Bitcoin price doesn't increase. But we all know that's not possible. Because in 2 years, Bitcoin is going to be valuable a lot more than it is today. You all agree on this? Yeah. Yes? Who doesn't agree? Okay. Good. Now, let's think on the BTC value, yeah? BTC value, 1 year, this was 1,700% increase. In 1 month, on average, 148. Now, the percentage would be still more than 100. But can we say that we're going to be doing at least 10% per month increase in BTC? Easy. Easy. Yes. Because there's, it's just the beginning. It's like 22 million wallets. Yeah? 22. How many people we have? 7 billion. Yeah. And more on the way, correct? So, it's not stopping. It's going to go. Not thanks to Sweden, though. But thanks to other countries more on the east, okay? So 100,000 we are predicting in 2 years, yeah? It can be a lot more. Now, what this means in calculation, again, I'm gonna go quickly through. 40%, again, we're reinvesting it. This means after 2 years, what happens? We're generating 500 million US dollars, not Swedish krona, per month in mining profits alone. Yeah, and somebody can applaud this if they like the numbers. Okay. Good. So now the best part, listen very carefully. The best part is this the company does if we do 0 sales. So if none of us sells one package, gets one new member inside the company, this is where we stand. This is probably the coolest thing what I ever saw. Yeah, and the first time when I saw this, I couldn't believe I didn't sleep for 3 days. Yeah, if you sleep tonight, then something is seriously wrong. Yeah, so pay attention on that one. Now, another thing, we are calculating 10% increase in BTC, but we are also calculating difficulty increase. Okay, so you have the BTC numbers, but we have still, again, the USD numbers for easier imagination. Now, what happens if some of us do something? Of course, some people will never do nothing. That's just the nature of the business. But some people will do a lot. And what happens if these people do? We are going to do a conservative first-year revenue, 150 million. That means 12.5 million a month in sales. Actually, after 2 months, actually first month I think we already hit that. Last month we hit it well over. So I think in 1 year we're going to do a lot more. Now, what happens with this, again, after 24 months? Since we don't have too much time to go step by step, we're generating on one side 500 million in profits from the mining itself, but on the other hand, we have another 500 million in Ormeus Reserve Vault. Now, if you don't understand yet what is Ormeus Reserve Vault, it's a decentralized application. It's not yet fully decentralized, but we're getting there. Means that 40% of all the mining profits go in this vault. So this is there. Nobody can access it. Not the CEO, not the CFO. Nobody from the members can touch the money inside. The only key to unlock this vault are Ormeus coins. So this is blockchain technology. This allows and gives trust that this is really there and nobody can touch it. Yeah? I know you have trust. Who trusts the government? Let me ask. This is always good. Okay. Okay, at least one. No. Nobody trusts the government. Oh, and we are in Stockholm. Then imagine when we are like in all the other countries in Europe asking the same question. Okay. So that's why blockchain, that's why cryptocurrencies are evolving. Because people don't have trust in the institutions anymore, but they have trust in blockchain. Because if we do it like we say we do it, and this is done, then nobody can change it. Another thing that company is doing, which is really exciting and really important, is they are taking external auditing company that's going to audit the whole white paper, is going to audit everything what we say on the website, and they're going to put a stamp on it. So we're going to have auditing company that's going to confirm, yes, we are saying this, and yes, this is correct. And this, I don't know any other company that has done it. So when I look at this company, I see same thing, you know what Amway was like 30, 40 years ago. They did all the things right. And this is the next company that's going to be that side. However, the new generation one with blockchain, with cryptocurrencies, and many, many other things. Now, we have as well Litecoin and Dash miners. So we have 5,000 of Litecoin miners. All of them will be deployed by February 2018. And we have 3,000 Dash miners. Now what happens? This is how much Dash miners produce. This is how much Litecoin miners produce. Now again, we will do 40% reinvest. So what happens? From 100% of the profits, 20% we're putting in cost, electricity, maintenance, all that stuff. 40% goes where? In? ORV. And another 40% goes in? So what? 3 people have been listening so far. Again, 20% goes in what? Costs. Okay, 40% goes in what? And 40%? Okay, great. Now, again, because we don't have that much time, 24 months from now, we are generating again a substantial amount, again that's coming to Ormeus Reservoir, again that's being reinvested. The company, all the mining facilities, everything we are doing is privately invested inside. So we are not spending members' money to set up the facilities itself. So imagine we are actually able to store all of the Litecoins, Bitcoins, all of the other things, and we are able to push it back into the machines straight away. So this is something that other companies cannot do because they need to spend for infrastructure and everything. We have 2 gigawatts capability of electricity power. This is enough to light up half of Sweden almost. Yeah, this is how big it is. And the best part about it is that we have one of the lowest electricity rates I ever heard of. So the company did this in a really, really good way. And the cool thing about it, you know, one of them is X11, so we can mine, even change to, and mine some other cryptocurrencies with it. Same with the Bitcoin, we can, you know, if Bitcoin Cash is more profitable, we can just mine Bitcoin Cash. So it doesn't really matter. So we are very flexible on these ones. But the company is always choosing the coins that are actually established already on the market, that are already in place. So something we know it's going to be here 5 years, 10 years from now. Now, these are the wallets I've been explaining a little bit. Market cap, okay, today is lower, but you know, it's like Apple alone is 900 billion worth. This is like 2 times all the cryptocurrencies together. They are still not worth same like Apple is worth. So Apple is just one company, if you can imagine. You know, this is the whole industry. So it's really, really small and really in the beginning stage. These are the physical monies, all the other stuff. Now, what this means, I've been saying ORV, ORV, ORV. After 12 months, we're going to have 1.3 billion in ORV. How many coins we have?
200.
Okay, 200 million. This means we cannot create more, so it's limited. So if you divide this by 200 million, you're going to get the base price. It's 6.5 US dollars. So 6.5 US dollar is going to be the base price. Is going to be the value in 1 year 6.5 or more? More, because who's going to sell for the base price? Then I just take from the vault. Nobody, yeah? So speculative one, let's say 5 times, it can be even 10 times more. But this is where we are looking at 1 year from now. 2 years from now, we're looking at this. So we have a base price for around $48. So our coin at this present moment, it's extremely undervalued. Extremely undervalued. And thank God it's dropping. I'm really happy about that though, because then I can buy more of it. Because now when you listen 3 months ago, you will say, oh, that blonde guy that was here with funny accent talking to me this, oh, why I didn't buy it? Look at the price now. This is going to be half of you thinking at that time. I can promise you this today. You will remember this for sure. 36 months, we are somewhere where Ethereum is today. 48 months, we are somewhere where Bitcoin is today. This is where this company is going to go. And one thing we have a huge network base that is able to push everything up. Okay? This is how it's going to look when it comes to the vault. This is proof of stake model. So, okay, before I go to this. So, what if I tell you there's something more exciting coming up? Yeah. Oh, yes. If you know, if a woman would come with this kind of voice, I don't think you would get really excited about it, no? I don't know. At least me, we are more from the South Europe. Okay, I'm going to ask you, are you ready for the next part? Yes. Okay, you don't really seem too ready. Are you ready for next part? Yeah. Okay, now you're ready. Now, proof of stake means something similar what is NEO doing. Somebody knows NEO? N-E-O? They have NEO, they have gas, okay? We're actually doing something actually cooler what they are doing. So what this means, I want coins, yes? But then we're getting Ormeus coins, but we also need to live. And by the prices, what I'm seeing here, you need to really make a lot of money to survive. So you need these coins, and you don't want to sell it, so we found a solution for you. We made the next big thing, which is called Ormeus Cash. Okay? Now, what is Ormeus Cash? It's actually working on compounding interest. So basically, principal interest and compounding interest. Okay, the charts I'm not going to go into, but I'm just going to talk about this. What is actually included in the whole compounding interest of Ormeus cash. So, mining farm, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dashcoin, the overall increase of the currencies, of Bitcoin, of the altcoins, the global sales, the investors pool, the trading and arbitrage, everything is together in the same pool. Now what that means? That means if you have at least 1,000 coins, who has 1,000 coins? Okay, so you need to get to 10,000. For all of you that don't have, then you need to get at least 1,000. For all of you that have 10,000, you need to get where? 100,000, exactly. Okay, for the ones that have 100,000, you need to get where? Million, exactly. So always have the next goal instead. What this means, I like the 1 million, so I'm gonna just do example on 1 million. But 1,000 is also good, yeah? But what that means, if you have 1 million, you're receiving after a longer period of time, after 36 months, that's the maximum, you're gonna receive 15% of Ormeus cash on your wallet. So this means you're gonna receive 150,000 Ormeus cash every month. Every month, yeah? Or let's say 100,000, you get 5%. That's still 5,000 Ormeus cash every single month. So this is something you sell, you spend, you buy things with. It's gonna be a Dash-based coin. So it's something that keeps your Ormeus coins, what? Safe. Now who's gonna sell Ormeus coins? Nobody. So what's gonna happen with Ormeus coin price? So this is gonna be launched around global event. So if you don't have the coins till then, afterwards they're gonna get extremely expensive. So don't wait too long, okay? Don't wait too long. And this is something that's actually gonna stabilize the whole Ormeus coin as well at the same time. Because people will not sell it. They will sell Ormeus cash. So if they want to liquidate, they need money, they'll do that. They're gonna keep the Ormeus coin, they're gonna sell the Ormeus cash. But the best part is when Ormeus coin is growing, what's happening with Ormeus cash?